welcome back to Danganronpa. We're gonna board this elevator, go to chapter 5, class trial. Who murdered who? This time around, we don't know either one of those answered questions. The door closed behind me. Oh god, okay, so today... Okay, for the past couple days, I haven't been recording because I just haven't had time. But, like... well, what am I trying to say? I chose not to record very much this week because, I need to catch up in school. But, guess what happened? I didn't do schoolwork anyway. I watched Naruto for, like, 6 hours each day instead. So, yeah, that's what's happening. So, I decided to just... I might as well be recording if I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, that's what's happening. Alright, cool. Trying to talk and hit X is apparently a whole lot more difficult than I thought it would be. A light of despair. Oh. This looks like a bathroom. It looks like a bathroom. We don't need any silly jokes or long drawn-out introductions anymore. Yeah, we're all pissed. Let's get this fucking party started! Oh god, it's all going down! Fuck yeah, your life is bullshit until right now. Woo! Go ahead and let your pants hit the floor. Your destiny awaits behind that door. Here we go! Naegi's memories, Kirigiri's disappearance, and the mysterious masked corpse. Can our heroes unravel these tangled threads of fate? Yes, we can! Because we must! Alright, cool. I can probably take in like 1 or 2 more skills. That one might be nice. What do I even have left? Breathing exercises? Oh, that's lame. Okay, so the only skill that we have left is exactly enough to fill up our skill points. And it's pretty darn useful, so we'll do that. Cool! Let's do it. Court is now in session! Don't explain it again. I get it. First the victim. Who the fuck is that? Ain't that Kirigiri? Wait, why are you asking if it's Kirigiri if Kirigiri is right there? Oh, he thinks it's a ghost. Okay, that's alright. But she's feet. That's probably because she's a newly evolved species of ghost. Is there no end to your stupidity? If I could prove to you that the corpse wasn't Kirigiri's, then you'd accept it, right? So, to do that, how about we look at something unique about Kirigiri and compare it to the body we found? Her gloves? Her glare? Yeah, that's the only thing that it could be. Yeah, why does she wear the gloves? You know? Monokuma told us you wear them to hide markings on your hands that you don't want people to see, right? Oh yeah, that corpse wasn't wearing gloves, was it? They were burned off in the explosion, that's all. If you're gonna it's gonna take more than that to convince me. You're all being deceived by that ghost. Hagakure, chill the fuck out. Corpse is not Kirigiri, obviously. If I don't clear up this misunderstanding here, we'll never make any progress. So let's do this. Fuck yeah! Here we go! Monokuma's like, eh? Tattoo after the explosion, fake nails. It could be any of those. The Kiri standing there is a ghost. And you're not an idiot. See, I can do it too. Oh. Prove it. Prove Kiri isn't a ghost. The corpse wasn't wearing gloves. They just burned off in the explosion, dude. Then she had gloves on before the explosion? I'm sure she had them on, dude. Kiri's the one who's dead, after all. What a ridiculous conversation. Oh, it'd be the fake nails then. Would it not? Yes? Or is it the tattoo? Oops, that's wrong. Fake nails? He said it was hidden inside the gloves, so it could be the tattoos here. I'll go ahead and guess both. Okay, cool. Yay! First try. Woo! We're getting started very well. I'm glad. 100 points. Because I'm 100% awesome. No, the corpse did not have gloves on. Remember, she had fake nails, right? Fake nails like that would just get in the way of wearing gloves. Plus, Kirigiri wears gloves to hide her hands. Wouldn't it be kind of strange for someone who wants to hide their hands to be wearing fake nails? Didn't you know? A woman's heart is a complicated beast, dude. Well, I mean, I can't really deny that, can I? The one who doesn't understand women here is obviously you. How about it, Kirigiri? These gloves are made to fit my hands so they wouldn't interfere in my day-to-day activities. Were I had to wear fake nails, I wouldn't be able to put these gloves on. Of course not, just standing right there. Whose body is it? If we don't figure that out. I've been saying that from the start. You're the one who forced us down this detour. Yeah, seriously, holy crap. Anyway, the first thing we need to do is clarify the victim's background. Everything else depends on the answer to that question. Alright. Non-stop debate. Sprinkler system after the explosion tattoo. Again, it could be any of those. Kiri's alive. Who the hell is that dead body, dude? Is there any way we can figure that out? The corpse's face is burnt and undeniable, or unidentifiable, and the monochrome file didn't say anything either. We have no way to identify the body, so we just have to raise a white flag. I could put any of these as my answer. The corpse's background. That could mean anything. Would it be the tattoos on her hands? Or their hands? Oh, shit! I don't know if I was right or wrong. Go back. Go back. Go back. Eh. There we go. There we go. 90 points, because I'm... Okay, no. I'm 100% always. Actually, there is a clue we can use to identify the corpse. Huh? Seriously? If you're lying, I'll make sure your death is very exotic. An exotic death? You've got me interested, dude? Come on, Finger Stash. Shut the hell up. There's nothing interesting about it. Now you can ignore them and keep going. The clue as to the corpse's identity is the tattoo on top of her hand. It's kind of an unusual design. What is it, a dog? I'm good. Because it does it. The only thing hidden in that tattoo is the identity of the victim. We're looking at the tattoo alongside another piece of information. Her identity should be obvious. Something to do with the file we found. The profile. This? Yeah, got it. The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the mercenary organization Mukuro Ikusaba was in. The symbol of Fenrir. I never noticed this music before. It's actually pretty cool. Wolf. Oh, shit. My fingers were in the wrong position. There we go. Alright, I got it. Woof. Good girl. Woof. The wolf. That's a symbol representing Fenrir. Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. Ragnarok, the stallion of Satan. Oh god, I love the Sacred Chalice. It's the best thing. If you haven't heard of the Sacred Chalice, YouTube it. You'll love it. Symbol of a wolf. Then maybe. It is a tattoo of a wolf. So I was right. Mukuro Ikusaba is the one who was murdered. Alright, cool. How can the Puppet Master be dead? It's because it's not the Puppet Master, dummy! Super duper high school despair sounds really Puppet Mastery, but, well, it's not, still not true, no matter how you put it. There's no record whatsoever of her having had that title in her student profile. The super duper high school mercenary. Well, then what's going on there? told that to Naegi, didn't you? Oh. Kiri's info was bad. Spends all this time in hiding, and when she finally shows up, she gets killed. Normally, you would spend more time and go into more detail about an important character's death. Oh. Oh. I just mean she was an important character. Gokuro Kisaba was just like us, nothing more than a participant. Then who is the puppet master, dude? No, the headmaster doesn't have anything to do with this. No, we're focusing on trying to kill you. Keep private matters to a bare minimum, please. Ugh. Sure, alright. Unmasking the puppet master can be saved for later, but don't forget, I will uncover your true identity on my name, the Togami name! It's my policy not to react to provocation like that. Alright, just so there's absolutely no confusion, I'll tell you guys this one more time. A class trial is held when a murder occurs between students in the academy. Make sure you pound that point into your heads. Okay? Both the victim and the culprit are students. No, it's possible that a 17th student is still hidden around here somewhere. You know what? Okay, no, there is no such possibility. There are a total of 16 high school students participating. So someone here murdered Mercury Kusaba, and there's no reason to believe that it wasn't Kirigiri because she's acting all strange. The names on the suspect list. Naegi and Kirigiri. And it wasn't me! Alright, I'll tell you. Last night, just after the nighttime announcement, I went to the garden. I can attest to the fact that there was no corpse there then. Which means the murder occurred at some point after I was in the garden. But after that, Hagakure, Fukawa, Asahina, and I were in the gymnasium until morning. The four of us were in the gymnasium disassembling Monokuma. As a precaution, we avoided individual activity during that time. We even went to the restroom in pairs. In short, the four of us have perfect alibis. On the other hand, neither Naegi nor I have alibis. That's why you said you'd narrow the suspect list. Precisely. Crap, this isn't good. I gotta clear that suspicion somehow. Hey, can I say something real quick about my alibi? Before I make any objections, I'd like to narrow down the time frame of the murder. By doing that, we might figure something out. Do as you wish, someone humor. I too can confirm that there was no body in the garden when Toad showed up. That was just after nighttime started, right around 10 p.m. Which means murder occurred after 10 p.m., dude. So we could say the time for the murder was from then until when we discovered the body. But wait, what time did we discover the body? It was like 9-ish? Yeah. Nailed it. Body was first discovered at 9 a.m. when Fukawa left to get the pickaxe. Righto! It was around 9. In other words, we can safely assume the murder took place between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I went to bed early last night, so I don't have an alibi after 10 p.m. But I met back up with everyone before 9 a.m. When we ran into each other in the cafeteria, I think that was around... Yeah, it was 7:30ish. I checked the clock when I got there, so that's definitely right. Naegi doesn't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Alright, how do I... If I can't challenge my alibi by itself, then I just have to prove the murder didn't take place during the time I don't have an alibi. Alright, cool. When exactly the corpse ended up in the garden? Well, it had to be after 7:30, right? Because of the sprinkler system! Yes! This is it! We're clearing my name, guys! Maybe I'm wrong anyway, but you know what, just in case. Between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. My ex doesn't have an alibi. From 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Without much time accounted for, he could have easily done it. Do you disagree, Naegi? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, what? Alright, maybe I'm wrong about the... Oh, yeah, it is a sprinkler system. But where do I fire? At 7:30 a.m.? Give me that! Fuck! Come on! Come on! Get back to it. Bam! No. Damn it. Okay, then where do I shoot? Starting at what time? I don't know. I don't know. Dude, my only option left is this. Fuck, I missed again. Alright. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, is that it? I don't know why it is, but it is. Because there's nothing else it could have been. If I have to do process of elimination, I feel like I haven't really solved anything, but you know what? I'm getting through the game and everything's gonna sort itself out, so no complaining. No complaining. No complaining. The sprinkler system in the garden. The sprinkler sets water to the plants every morning at 7:30 a.m. Which is to say, if the corpse is in the garden before 7:30 a.m., then it wouldn't make sense for it to not be wet. Wait a second, I remember now. The corpse was wet, but only on the upper half of the body when I threw the bucket of water on it. Come on! To deny my very existence. Alright. Your screws ain't just loose, dude. They're totally gone. If it's not because of the sprinklers, then show me your evidence. Okay. Oh crap, I'm bleeding. Oh god, I'm bleeding! Okay, you know what? Everything's okay. I don't care. Oh. Oh, we're doing this? I didn't even see that this was happening. Fuck. Hold on, wait. I was looking at myself because I was bleeding. Wait! Oh my god! Okay, alright, settle down. Polyrhythm. Oh, I forgot I had Steam open. Oh god, everything's a mess. Stop! Ah! Are you coming on to me? No, I'm not. Oh. After the explosion, I thought it was gonna be like bucket of water, so I tried to change it, but it wouldn't change, so I was like, and then it was okay. Everything's okay. Don't worry. If you look at the state of the corpse after the explosion, you should be able to see what I'm saying. Only the upper half of the body was wet. The lower half was completely dry, remember? If the sprinklers really were the cause, then her whole body from top to bottom would have been wet. When her upper half was wet and her lower half wasn't, there's no end to your perversion. I can't deal with her anymore either. To get back to my explanation, the reason only the upper half of the corpse was wet, when the shit was on fire, Togami was like, you put it out! For some reason. I don't know why he couldn't have done it himself. Now, if the sprinklers didn't make the corpse wet, then the murder in the garden had to have occurred after the sprinklers went off at 7:30 a.m., so my name is cleared! No, that's ridiculous. There's no way Kirigiri could be the culprit. Well, if you can say that much, then what the fuck are we supposed to do? Obviously, you did it. You shut your mouth. Yes, sir, I'm shutting up. But Kirigiri, you also have motive for killing Mukuro Kusama. She called her the super duper high school despair. In other words, she believed her to be the puppet master. For that very reason, Kirigiri killed Mukuro Ukusaba so she could put an end to all this. But in reality, she was wrong. Kirigiri failed to realize that Mukuro Ukusaba was not the puppet master. And so, something she didn't plan for, didn't expect, happened. This class trial. That's Kirigiri's motive. She's got motive and no alibi. At this point, it's pretty much set in stone. Kiri's the culprit. Naegi's alibi is inadequate. Oh, don't put this all on me now. Just because the corpse wasn't wet from the sprinklers doesn't necessarily mean she was killed after 7:30. Yeah, there is the fact that the body was like brought there, like maybe something like that happened. Not the fact, but like the thought. Oh, it would be the. Wasn't there like a vinyl sheet in the shed? You mean that vinyl sheet? So you noticed. Yes, if the culprit had covered the corpse with that sheet, then it would have been in the garden when the sprinklers went off and not gotten wet, and that's exactly what the culprit did. The way the sheet is soiled corroborates that. The fact that only one side of the sheet got dirty is because the side was facing the sprinklers. The other side, which was facing the corpse, did not get wet, so it didn't get dirty. In other words, the culprit used this vinyl sheet to prevent the sprinklers from getting the corpse wet. For what reason would they go so far just to prevent the corpse from getting wet? Most likely so they could make us believe the murder occurred at a different time than it actually did. So they would be able to make themselves an alibi, much like Naegi just did. But wait! I didn't do it! If that vinyl sheet really was used in the way Kirigiri is saying, that means it came in contact with the corpse, right? It made direct contact with the body. No, that doesn't make sense. What about it doesn't make sense? At this rate, everyone's gonna think I did it. I don't have time to try to figure out what Kirigiri is thinking. I just need to blow a hole in her plane. I have an idea for what this might be, but I don't know. Before the explosion, after the explosion, fragments near the body. It's probably not gonna be the third one. The culprit covered the corpse with the vinyl sheet, so it wouldn't get wet. So the vinyl sheet was only dirty on one side, because that side got wet with the sprinklers. But the other side of the sheet wasn't even a little bit dirty, because the sprinklers didn't get that side wet. That side was facing the corpse. So of course it stayed clean, dude. Huh. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like there was blood on it. So would it be before the explosion? I hit it right here. There would have been blood on that shit. That's right, I'm a genius. It doesn't make sense for only one side of the sheet to be clean. Remember, before the explosion, the blood on the body still hadn't dried. Togami even said that if we touched it, we'd get our hands dirty. If the sheet had been used to cover the body, there's no way it would have gotten blood on it. Maybe the culprit washed it to hide the fact that it had been used. And they would have washed both sides, only washing one side doesn't hide anything. Oh yeah. A red herring planted by the culprit. What? From the infirmary. No, the blood used in this murder did not come from the infirmary. Rather, the culprit collected the fake blood at the crime scene in the garden. How do you know that? The missing chicken? Could it be the missing chicken? I don't think it could be anything else. Aha! The chicken! Chicken blood. Chicken. When I last checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens inside. But after the murder, there were only 4. So basically, you're saying the culprit killed the chicken and used its blood. I have no words for such cruelty, dude. That is a terrible reason to kill a living creature. If it had to die, it should have been to make dinner. But, perhaps the culprit used blood available in the garden because they didn't want to be seen walking around. But in any event, the fact that 1 chicken has gone missing is evidence in favor of my theory. Even so, that doesn't explain everything. You said the culprit waited out the sprinklers and then poured chicken blood over the corpse? Had they done that, some of the blood should have spilled onto the ground around the body. Only the corpse's clothes were blood. There's no trace of blood on the ground around it. It is peculiar that the ground around the corpse is completely unaffected. Perhaps then the culprit planted the fake blood on the lab coat in advance elsewhere, not at the scene. Wait, isn't that a contradiction? Wait. But then it would have gotten on the vinyl sheet. Oh. Oh. I didn't notice that. And that settles it. The murder occurred before the sprinklers went off. The reason the corpse didn't get wet is because the culprit covered it with a vinyl sheet. After that, when the culprit went to retrieve the sheet, they placed the lab coat, which previously had chicken blood poured on it, on top of the body. By planting these red herrings, the culprit aimed to disguise the true time of the murder, to make it seem as though the murder happened after the sprinklers went off at 7:30 a.m. You're right, that method does make it possible for the murder to have occurred before 7:30. But to do all that, the culprit would have had to have gone into the garden after the sprinklers went off, right? They wouldn't need much time at all. All they had to do was move the vinyl sheet to the shed and drape the lab coat over the body. That wouldn't take much time at all. That's probably true, but I went on ahead to the gym and Naegi showed up after me. Seems Kirigiri was correct. Naegi's alibi is inadequate. Oh crap. In the end, I'm back to being a suspect. Oh shit. Okay, so is this the trial where if you fail, we get a different ending? I don't know if I want to see it. I'm actually probably not going to fail on purpose, but if I do fail by accident, which is entirely probable, then we'll see it. But if not, then no. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong entirely, but I don't know. Why is Kirigiri trying so hard to corner me like this? Why?